Hey folks, Heather McLaren with Long Realty in Tucson, Arizona, and welcome to the 5 at 5. Have you broken out your winter jackets yet? Take advantage of it. In Tucson, we have about 4 months of cool weather coming up, so break out those sweaters and winter jackets, folks. And today we're going to be covering a topic that I get a lot of questions on. Can I take more than one offer as a seller? Or what do I do if I get 6 offers the moment my home goes on the market? As you guys know, we're in a really hot market right now. So what are your options as sellers when you have multiple offers, or maybe you want to even take a second offer if you get a better one after you've already accepted the first one? How do you handle this? Let's tackle the first scenario first. Number one, you've already taken an offer as a seller and a better offer comes in later. Can you dump the first person and take the second offer? Well, most people wouldn't want to do that anyway, but sometimes you may have jumped on something and it wasn't quite the right situation for you and something better comes in. Can you take that second offer? Well, according to Arizona law, unless you have something written into the contract extra, the answer is no on that one. So what you're going to want to do though is you can take that as a backup offer and then you can use it as negotiating leveraging power. So let's say the first buyer comes back and they want to make adjustments to the purchase price after the condition, or they want to ask you for repairs. You can be like, I'm sorry, I have a better offer waiting in the wings, and I think you're going to need to just kind of take it as it is or back out. So it's useful that way, and it's also useful because if something happens with the first offer and they don't do something they're supposed to, everyone has to abide by the contract as we're going through it. And there's a process where you can actually cure them if they're not doing what they're supposed to do or their contingencies don't work out. Then you're able to possibly get out of that first offer if something happens where they don't do something they're supposed to and you follow the proper process, and then you have the second offer waiting. So short answer is no, you can't swap out for the second one. But long answer is it's still useful to you. And that's just in a standard Arizona contract. Of course, if you write extra things in, that's going to be a different scenario.
Scenario 2, you've gotten a whole bunch of offers at once. How are you going to handle this? Well, you do have the option to go ahead and take the offer you like best based off your goals. Say you already bought a new house and you have to close at a certain time, or you just want the cash and you want to get out as quickly as possible and someone's offered you a 10-day close and everyone else has 30-day closes, or whatever the scenario. You can just pick one and decline the others. Option 2, you can go ahead and call for everyone to send their highest and best offer and let them know that you have a multiple offer situation, and then everyone does their best to outbid each other, basically. Tip 3, you can respond individually to each offer. You can counter the terms, like, hey, if you can close earlier, or hey, if you don't ask me for closing costs, or hey, this, that, and the other. And you can respond to each person individually, and then depending on what they send back, then you can have, say, 4 offers with responses back with the new proposals, and then you pick which one you want to use. Or you could go ahead and just decline some and then respond to 1 or 2 or just 1 and negotiate terms. So you have a lot of options in a multiple offer situation. You do have to respond to everybody. It's either a decline or calling for a better offer, but how you do it is really up to you. And it doesn't just have to be on the money. It can be on the terms, what type of loan, how quickly. It can even be on who's purchasing it in terms of what they want to do with it. Say an investor wants to flip it for cash and someone else is going to move into it and it's their first home and it reminds you of you when you moved into it in your first home. You get to pick based off the terms of the deal, whether you want to sell it to cash for someone to remodel or, someone's last home, they're retiring, whatever. The only thing you can't do is you can't discriminate against folks because we have all these fair housing laws. So it can't be based off anyone's, protected class or anything personally about them. But it's just based off, different scenarios of the deal, different parameters of the deal, and which one works best for you, for your situation. And then if you decide to do one or the other, whenever you're ready to make that decision, you can let the other folks know that you'd be happy to accept that backup offer then. All right, thanks folks for tuning in for this week's 5 at 5 for 5 tips on sellers in multiple offer situations. Stay tuned next week. We're going to have some great more information for you, and we're going to be out and about in the community learning about some of the cool neighborhoods that are moving a lot of homes and a lot of folks are moving into right now, so you can get some tips on where you may want to consider your next home purchase. Enjoy the nice fall weather, and we'll see you next week.